I've always wanted to spend time in Cali and enjoy the beaches, because I'm tired of this New York snow. Good weather aside, UCLA.
That's my boy. That's my boy. You read my mind, freak. You read my mind. No, I love them pretty beaches out there, man.
UCLA provides a great opportunity. First of all, Los Angeles, prepare. Because as a new brewing on the block, I plan to come in and contribute to the great legacy of winning there and usher a new dynasty of winning there. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and see you on the West Coast. UCLA, fight, fight, fight. UCLA, fight, fight, fight.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing?
Oh, my goodness. Freaking and vibing. Yeah. He was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot, you know? People were really proud of him. They come to those games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Texas Longhorns facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. They've got Doherty. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Churn. And it's Ford in at the four-man position. Now here's Ellis. Passes to Edwards. Feeds it to Doherty from the baseline. That's good.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And we've seen Durant go on and do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
And it's Freak missing. And here's Texas. Now Edwards launches a three. Jordy, no luck. Pass to Park. And stolen by Doherty. Here's Ellis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent, excellent transition pass.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, trailing by 4. Here's Freak on the wing. Johnson to the inside, unloads from 9, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Fresh has got his first basket of the night.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here's Blair. He kicks it to Hudson. Blair, the pass to Rush. Blair in the post, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Texas shooting their first free throws here for the night. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Freak with it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Park in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Morris in at the small forward.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And for Texas, we've got Hudson, and it's Thornton in at the 2. So on the floor for UCLA, Park in at 2 guard. Looney out there with Johnson. Then there's Free, and it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Thornton, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. UCLA trails by 4. Over to the wing. Morris into the lane, and he gets it to go. A minute 50 left here in the first half of basketball. And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Campbell comes in for Morris, and Barton subbed in for Free. Here is Edwards, covered by Park, puts up the baby hook, and so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years, Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
So on the floor for Texas, they've got Edwards, also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Takes the 3. Doherty with the bucket. Doherty's got 5 points so far.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood.
Now here's Freak. There's the pick. Fresh, the pass to Park. And the Bruins tack on 2 more.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Again, Doherty with the miss. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
Here's Doherty after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. And Turner kicks to Edwards for the 3, and the shot is good. He has 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Park. No good. And Texas the other way now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Doherty. Again, Doherty with the miss.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Looney. Here's Fresh. Pass to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. He feeds it to Roberts. Here's Fresh. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The Bruins have gone 2 for 2. The Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Texas also making some changes. Warwick's checked in, and it's Ellis in for Richmond. Park in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. And it's Barton in at the 2. Blair's gone 1 of 3 from the field here.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Here's Turner, and he lays it straight in. Turner's got it all tied up now for the Longhorns.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Out of bounds, Texas will take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Fresh is checked in for Barton. And Texas with a change here, too. Ford's checked in. Passes it to Edwards. Here's Ellis. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Here's Campbell. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
And the defense we've seen today reminds me of that great defensive era back in the 80s. Wouldn't you say so, Clark?
Well, hold up now, Greg. Wait a minute. I know you played in the 90s and you were part of the Knicks teams that were known for defense and mugging guys. But there was defense played in the 80s, but it was a more free-flowing offensive game, and that's the way I choose to look at what we're seeing now. This is the beautiful game on display between the lines.
Here's a good screen. Here's Ford.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And here's Freak. Pass to Looney. Here's Fresh. Now Freak. Here's Roberts. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy. Making a switch here. Freaks checked in. Now, here's Blair. Guarded by Park. And stolen by Freak. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Nails it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's a completely new group for Texas. Here's Doherty. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He has 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Ford, no luck. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
So it's UCLA picking up the win. Clark, Mark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest. Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and the Georgetown Hoyas.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now we'll look at UCLA's starting lineup. Clark, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Price, loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Here's Fresh. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
On defense, the Bruins. Trice kicks to Price. And there's the pass to Randall. Hoyas moving the ball around. Goes up on the wing. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Fresh. He's covered by Hudson. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Freak. Here's Roberts. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Roberts got his first points of the game.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Doubled by Park. Trice kicks to Warren. Can't get it to go. The Bruins go the other way with it. Now here's Freak. Feeds it to Roberts. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Right side, Randolph. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lead. Randolph's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that is just a weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Free. Back to Thomas. cannot hit. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Harkless with it. Here's the teardrop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Here's Free.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
We've got Hodges, and it's Gonzalez in at the shooting guard position. Here's Park. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So on the floor for UCLA. Park in at shooting guard. Thomas is out.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pretty tightly contested game here as we end. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Hudson is out there with Warren. Then there's Price, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the two-guard position. And for the Bruins, Park, he's in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot. And for Georgetown, Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at shooting guard. They double him with Freak. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. The Bruins leading by 8. Pass to Campbell. Here's Freak. From 8. And he hits the jumper for 2. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Price outside. He kicks it to Hudson. He feeds it to Randolph. To the wing right side. Price, the pass to Randolph. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Johnson, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. And Freeze subbed in for Fresh.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just iconic.
And, you know, the Hoyas only have one college tournament title in their history. They won it all in 1984 and then returned in '85 to the title game, only to be upset by Villanova.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Nelson's checked in. Down low. Here's Hodges. Good D by Johnson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Now here's Harkless. D right on him. Up and in on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
In the corner, it's Freak. They get it again. A second chance effort, and Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bruins. Now Harkless. Nelson outside. The pass to Gonzalez. Passes it to Hodges. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Irving. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. And Fresh subbed in for Free. The Bruins leading by 11. So on the floor for UCLA. Park in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh. And it's Roberts in at the center position. Here's Fresh. Pass to Looney. He dishes it to Roberts. Good on the shot.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Now here's Trice. He's covered by Park. Trice kicks to Warren. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bruins.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Now here's Trice. He's guarded by Park. Trice kicks to Randolph. Trice dishes to Hudson. Randolph, no one around him. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Move the ball.
Freak kicks to Roberts. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And UCLA leads by 10.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
1:30 left in the second half. Now here's Trice, guarded by Park. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And so he hits both. 1:19 left to play here in the second half. To the wing right side. Here's Fresh. Dishes it to Freak. Inside, here's Campbell. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bruins.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well,
We've got 22 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Harkless. UCLA grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Freak throws it down.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when the game is over. And this one is in that category.
J.R. Hudson.
5 seconds left to play here in the second half. For three, Price. Off target. So it's UCLA picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.